Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose Report. I think I've got about 10 minutes worth of news today, so you don't have to worry, you won't be plagued with any kind of extracurricular activity. At least today anyway. WWE released the following press release this morning. It says, Stamford, Connecticut, June 7th, 2010, today. World Wrestling Entertainment Incorporated announced that Eddie Hill will assume the role of Senior Vice President of Marketing effectively today. Hill will be responsible for providing strategic direction around WWE's branding and promotions, television tune-in, pay-per-view events, network-affiliated marketing, WWE Studios, market research. He will reportedly report directly to Michelle Wilson, Executive Vice President of Marketing. Well, sounds like he's got his hands full, and they go on with a big article on him how he can walk on water, I guess. So must be just wonderful. Now, last week I told you about Jackie Gata and Charlie Haas had a child, and they named him Russ Haas II. Well, I never heard of anybody naming him the second when, you know, the first is not the father. But they named him after, I guess, Charlie's brother, which I forgot about. I think it's been over 11 years now. But anyway, he had a brother, Russ Haas. Anyway, his real name, by the way, is Thomas Russell Hayes, whatever you want to call him. And he was born in 1974 in Edmond, Oklahoma. Married to Deidre. And the reason I'm bringing this up, in August 7th, 2000, the Haas brothers were given a tryout with WWE at Madison Square Garden. And the next day, after the tryout match, WWE signed the Haas brothers to a developmental contract. And they were down in OVW for quite a while. Well, Charlie was, at least. But later, that was in December. Let me get back here. Oh, it was in August. 2 months later, in OVW, on September 24th, 2001, Russ Haas suffered a heart attack. As a result of that, I think December 15th, Russ passed away at the age of 27 as a result of coronary heart disease. What had occurred earlier that day was Russ and Charlie were watching tapes of wrestling, together, and Charlie left around 3 a.m. The next day, Russ's wife, Deidre, found him dead a short time, after that. Really unfortunate, but I think it's great that, he named his son the second, but after the brother, not himself. All right, F4WOnline.com says Kofi Kingston will be appearing at this evening at Clearwater Toyota dealership in Highway 19, Clearwater, Florida. Signing begins at 6 p.m. if you're down that way. Zip on over, might buy a car. As noted before, Christian and The Miz are going to be appearing at the FCW School, the Out Wrestling Bash, it's called. And this coming on Wednesday in Florida. Christian's going to be teaming up with Heath Slater to take on The Miz and Daniel Bryan. The Usos received mixed reviews, I guess, on their match with the Hart Dynasty on Raw live event that they had over the weekends. WWE Diva segment was edited out this past Friday's SmackDown broadcast. The segment featured Kelly and Tiffany talking backstage with Layla and Michelle McCool. LeCool took credit for getting rid of Beth Phoenix and Mickie James from WWE, telling that Kelly and Tiffany were next, or are next. Former WCW star Juventud Guerrero, which I haven't heard from lately, will be releasing a new metal and hip-hop album soon. Juventud will be performing a 5-song set July 23rd at the Lucha Libre Expo in Mexico City, Mexico. And all of the Season 2 NXT rookies can now be found on Twitter. Rookie Lucky Cannon noted the other day on his about his favorite wrestlers of the past and present are Hulk Hogan, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler. The Season 2 rookies, the Twitter names are, this is all, Husky NXT, Eli NXT, Percy NXT, Titus NXT, Carvel NXT, Lucky Cannon, doesn't say NXT, Mike NXT, Alex NXT. Matt Hardy made some interesting comments on Twitter this past weekend, which could be just Hardy playing to the fans like he does every once in a while. Hardy said that he's been underutilized lately and doesn't need WWE. Hardy also said that he has nothing to lose. Hardy's said to a fan, deal is there's more reality than not on stuff that I'm saying and doing now on TV. He says something has to change, either me or WWE. Well, I don't know whether they're going to change to suit you or not. They can't suit everybody. Anyway, Taylor Wilde, Motor City Machine's going to be appearing at the TriStar Collector Show, Houston, Texas, Sunday, June 20th, 11 a.m. till 1:30 p.m. Free autographs, photo ops will be given with redemptions of special TriStar TNA trading card wrappers. Hulk Hogan's going to be speaking at the Red Robinson Theater in British Columbia on Sunday, July 18th. It's for an event about the life of professional wrestling. I guess he would know. Question and answers session with fans at the in attendance will be also held, so ask him whatever you want. He may not tell you. Other speakers include the Nasty Boys, Brutus Beefcake, and Greg Valentine, Jimmy Hart, Honky Tonk Man, Hillbilly Jim, my friend. I'm saying that, my friend. Jeff Hardy's next court hearing will be Tuesday, July 6th. Hardy's trial is set to begin this past weekend. Apparently, the district attorney dropped some of the charges, as North Carolina court's website now say. He's only being charged with conspiracy to traffic opium. The situation seems to be looking a lot better for Hardy. Now, why they, I don't know what the, but anyway, the conspiracy to traffic opium is a non-suspendable charge. The new TNA video game, the Nintendo NXT, that comes out in late June will feature 6-sided ring instead of the TNA currently uses the 4-sided. The roster will include Hogan, well, the whole bunch. WWE Hall of Famer Mae Young sat at ringside for a few matches at Raw live event yesterday at Columbia, South Carolina. Mae went backstage, but was never announced to the crowd. Of course, you can't miss her. Tonight's 3-hour Raw. By the way, remember that 3-hour Raw tonight kicks off at 8 p.m. from the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. Tonight's show will have a viewer's choice theme, which superstars from Raw and SmackDown, plus a cast of the movie A-Team as special guest host. Match is going to be announced later. 8-man tag match is advertised as dark match. By the way, it's noted that expect Wade Barrett to be joining the Raw brand. Barrett's been working the weekend live shows, I guess, defeating Yoshitatsu, so he'll probably wrestle him again. Finlay, who returned to WWE TV this past Friday on SmackDown, worked some SmackDown live events this weekend. He defeated NXT season rookie Heath Slater. Another NXT rookie from the first year, Justin Gabriel, also worked SmackDown live events. Gabriel lost to Chavo Guerrero. Evan Bourne's push continues this weekend on Raw as he teams up with John Cena to defeat Sheamus and Edge in the main event. Fans indicated that Bourne receives the rub in the matches. We'll see what they're talking about on that. Thursday episode of WWE Superstars at 0.76, about 800,000 people. Uso Twins and Tamira worked the Raw live events over the weekend, losing to the Hart Dynasty. I gotta go.